Hello, damsels. Have you ever wondered what makes Sigma females tick and why they stand out so boldly in a crowd? The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself, said Michel de Montaigne. This captures the essence of Sigma females perfectly. They live by their own rules, embracing beliefs that are as bold as they are unconventional. Dive into this video to explore 8 fascinating, thought-provoking opinions that define Sigma females. Prepare to challenge your own perspectives and understand why these women choose the road less traveled. Don't miss out on uncovering what makes them truly exceptional. Number 1. No question is a dumb question. Every inquiry is a stepping stone to mastery. Sigma females firmly believe that no question is a dumb question. They see curiosity as a superpower, something that fuels their intellect and keeps their minds sharp. Ever notice how some people shy away from asking questions because they're afraid of looking foolish? Not Sigma females. They know the real folly is in staying silent and missing out on learning something new. For them, every question is like a tiny key that unlocks a bigger understanding. They'll ask why the sky is blue, not because they want to fill the silence, but because they genuinely want to understand the science behind it. And once they've got their answer, they file it away in their mental library, ready to pull it out whenever needed. Their fearless questioning often leads them down paths others haven't even considered. While most people might accept things at face value, Sigma females are busy digging deeper, unafraid of what they might uncover. They're like the detectives of daily life, always probing, always investigating, and always learning. This approach means they're constantly evolving. They don't let the fear of judgment hold them back. Instead, they embrace the idea that every question, no matter how small, has the potential to expand their horizons. It's this relentless pursuit of knowledge that sets them apart and keeps them one step ahead. Sigma females have figured out that the dumbest thing isn't asking a question, it's not asking it. They see each inquiry as a chance to climb higher on the ladder of understanding, challenge the status quo, and spark new ideas. While the rest of the world hesitates, Sigma females are busy gathering the answers to questions most people are too scared to ask, turning their curiosity into their secret weapon. Number 2. Your family is who you decide. Blood ties don't define loyalty. Damsels, Sigma females, have a unique take on family. It's not about who shares your DNA, but who's truly got your back. They know that loyalty, support, and trust often come from the people they choose, not the ones they're born with. It's like they've got a special radar for identifying their true tribe, and it's all about quality over quantity. Think of it this way. Sigma females are curators of their social circle, picking and choosing individuals who genuinely enrich their lives. They don't just keep Cousin Karen around because she's family if she's always bringing negativity and drama. Instead, they invest in relationships with people who uplift them, whether it's a best friend from college or a mentor from work. This approach allows them to surround themselves with a network of genuine connections. They're not bogged down by obligatory holiday dinners with relatives they can't stand. Instead, they're hosting meaningful get-togethers with those who truly matter, creating a chosen family that supports and understands them. The beauty of this is that Sigma females don't feel an ounce of guilt about it. They know that true family isn't defined by blood, but by the bonds they build. They're not afraid to distance themselves from toxic relatives and focus on relationships that are healthy and mutually beneficial. It's like spring cleaning for their social life, and the result is a circle of trust that's solid and reliable. So, while others might be stuck in family feuds and awkward reunions, Sigma females are enjoying their self-made families. They've figured out that life's too short to be spent with people who don't add value. By surrounding themselves with their chosen few, they find more joy, support, and peace in their everyday lives. Number 3. Being selfish isn't a bad thing. Self-preservation is key to empowerment. Sigma females have turned being selfish into an art form, and they wear it like a badge of honor. For them, putting themselves first isn't just okay, it's essential. They know that if they don't take care of themselves, they won't have anything left to give to others. It's like how your phone needs to be charged before you can use it all day. They prioritize their own needs, ensuring they're fully charged and ready to tackle whatever comes their way. This means they have no problem saying no when they need to. Got a friend who's constantly draining your energy with their endless drama? A Sigma female will cut them loose faster than you can say toxic. They don't overcommit or spread themselves too thin just to please others. If it doesn't align with their goals or well-being, they're perfectly fine with opting out. It's like having a built-in filter that screens out unnecessary stress. But don't mistake their self-focus for selfishness in the negative sense. They're incredibly giving and supportive to those who matter. By taking care of their own needs first, they ensure they're in the best possible shape to help others. It's the classic, put on your own oxygen mask first principle, applied to daily life. They understand that being at their best allows them to be a better friend, partner, and colleague. Their approach to being selfish means they don't burn out. While others might be running on fumes, Sigma females have energy to spare because they've mastered the art of self-care. They make time for their hobbies, prioritize their mental health, and know when to step back and recharge. It's not about being indulgent. It's about being smart with their resources. In a world that often glorifies self-sacrifice, Sigma females stand out by proving that looking out for number one is the key to a balanced, fulfilling life. Their unapologetic self-prioritization might ruffle a few feathers, but it's also what makes them so resilient and successful. So the next time someone calls them selfish, they'll probably just smile and think, "Thanks for noticing." Hey damsels, if you're enjoying this video and finding these insights valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps us keep bringing you more engaging content like this. At number 4, taking the road less traveled. Innovation lies in uncharted territory. Damsels, Sigma females have a knack for taking the road less traveled, and it's not just about being different for the sake of it. They see value in exploring paths that others overlook. While most people stick to the safe and familiar, Sigma females thrive on the thrill of the unknown. They're like the adventurers of modern life, always ready to veer off the beaten path and discover something new. Their adventurous spirit means they're often the first to stumble upon new opportunities and ideas. They see potential where others see risk. Sure, this means they might find themselves in some pretty unexpected situations, but they've learned that these detours often lead to the most rewarding experiences. It's like having a built-in GPS for innovation and growth. They don't just follow trends, they set them. While everyone else is busy conforming, Sigma females are busy creating. They're the ones who'll start a new business in a niche market or move to a city they've never visited because they see potential others don't. Their unconventional choices might raise a few eyebrows, but they couldn't care less. They know that the greatest rewards often come from taking the biggest risks. This fearless approach to life doesn't mean they're reckless. They do their homework, weigh the pros and cons, and then make informed decisions. But once they decide, they go all in. They're confident in their ability to navigate whatever comes their way, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Their journey is anything but boring. They collect experiences like others collect stamps, each one a testament to their courage and curiosity. They've got stories that could fill a book, stories of bold moves, unexpected turns, and triumphant successes. And through it all, they keep their sense of humor, laughing at the inevitable mishaps and enjoying the ride. So while others are content to follow the crowd, Sigma females are out there blazing their own trails. They embrace the road less traveled with gusto, knowing it's where the true adventures and the best stories are found. It's not just about where they end up, it's about the incredible journey they take to get there. Number 5. Being alone is better than being with someone you dislike. Solitude is empowering, not lonely. Sigma females have a refreshing take on solitude. They'd rather be alone than in the company of someone they dislike. To them, being alone isn't a punishment, it's a luxury. They understand that their own company can be just as fulfilling, if not more, than being around others. Think of it as choosing a quiet evening with your favorite book over a night out with people who grate on your nerves. They relish their alone time, using it as a chance to recharge and reflect. It's their opportunity to indulge in hobbies, binge-watch their favorite shows, or simply enjoy the peace and quiet. They know that solitude is where they can be their most authentic selves without any pretenses. It's like having a VIP pass to their own personal retreat, available anytime they need a break from the world. This doesn't mean they're antisocial or don't enjoy good company. On the contrary, they cherish meaningful interactions with people they genuinely like. But they have a low tolerance for superficiality and drama. If the choice is between a night of forced small talk and staying in, they'll choose their comfy couch and a cozy blanket every time. And they won't feel the least bit guilty about it. Their preference for solitude also means they don't settle for less in relationships. They won't waste time on people who don't respect their boundaries or add value to their lives. They've mastered the art of saying no to toxic relationships and yes to themselves. It's a level of self-respect that ensures they're surrounded by positivity and genuine connections. Sigma females see being alone not as a sign of loneliness but as a testament to their strength and independence. They know that they don't need anyone else to complete them. They're already whole. So while others might fear being alone, Sigma females embrace it, turning solitude into their secret weapon for a happier, more balanced life. Number 6. Minimalism. True freedom lies in simplicity. Sigma females have a love affair with minimalism that goes beyond Marie Kondoing their sock drawer. For them, minimalism is about much more than just clean lines and clutter-free living spaces. It's a philosophy that spills into every aspect of their lives, from their possessions to their schedules and even their thoughts. They've mastered the art of cutting out the noise, both literal and metaphorical. You won't find them hoarding clothes they never wear, or hanging onto relationships that don't serve them. They're all about keeping things simple and focusing on what truly matters. It's like they've distilled life down to its purest form, and everything else is just unnecessary fluff. In their homes, this means embracing the mantra, less is more. They choose quality over quantity, opting for a few well-made items instead of a house full of clutter. Their spaces are serene and organized, giving them room to breathe and think. And let's be honest, who doesn't want a little more breathing room? But minimalism for Sigma females isn't just about physical stuff. It's about creating mental space too. They don't waste their time or energy on things that don't align with their goals or bring them joy. Their schedules aren't crammed with endless meetings or social obligations. They know the power of a well-placed no. This leaves them with the bandwidth to pursue their passions and be fully present in whatever they choose to do. Their minimalist approach extends to their social lives as well. They keep their circles small, surrounding themselves only with people who uplift and inspire them. There's no room for toxic relationships or superficial interactions. It's all about deep, meaningful connections that add value to their lives. This love for minimalism allows Sigma females to live with clarity and intention. By stripping away the excess, they make space for what truly enriches their lives. They find joy in simplicity and freedom in having less to manage and worry about. Their minimalist lifestyle isn't about deprivation. It's about creating a life filled with purpose and passion, without the clutter that bogs most people down. Number 7. Complaining is pointless. Action is the only response to adversity. Sigma females have a no-nonsense approach to life, and one of their golden rules is that complaining is pointless. They've figured out that whining about problems doesn't solve them. It just wastes energy. It's like trying to mop up a flood with a tissue. They'd rather roll up their sleeves and get to work fixing things than sit around lamenting their misfortune. They view challenges as puzzles to be solved, not as insurmountable obstacles. When something goes wrong, their first instinct isn't to moan about it, but to find a solution. Car broke down? Time to call a tow truck and figure out the next steps. Stuck in a job they hate? They'll be updating their resume and looking for new opportunities instead of venting endlessly to anyone who will listen. This practical approach extends to everyday annoyances too. They know that complaining about bad weather won't make the sun come out any faster, and grumbling about a long line at the coffee shop won't make it move quicker. Instead, they use that time productively, catching up on emails, reading a book, or simply enjoying a moment of peace. It's about making the best out of every situation, no matter how minor or major. Humor also plays a big part in their mindset. Sigma females have a knack for laughing at life's little frustrations rather than letting them ruin their day. Spilled coffee on their favorite shirt? Well, it's a great excuse for an impromptu shopping trip. Missed the bus? More time to listen to that podcast they've been loving. They find silver linings where others see only storm clouds. Ultimately, Sigma females understand that life is too short to spend it complaining. They'd rather use their time and energy to create positive change, both for themselves and those around them. Their proactive attitude not only makes them more resilient, but also more inspiring to others. By refusing to dwell on the negative, they make space for more joy, productivity, and success in their lives. So, the next time you catch yourself about to complain, think like a Sigma female and ask yourself, what can I do to change this? Then go out and do it. Number 8. Seeking validation from others is pointless. Internal validation fuels authenticity. Sigma females have nailed down the art of not seeking validation from others, and it's like they've discovered a superpower. They know that their worth isn't tied to anyone else's opinion, and they live their lives unapologetically. It's not that they don't care what people think, they just don't let it dictate their choices. For Sigma females, validation comes from within. They're their own toughest critics and biggest cheerleaders. When they achieve something, they celebrate it because they know the effort it took, not because they need a round of applause from the peanut gallery. It's like having an internal scoreboard that no one else gets to see or influence. This inner confidence allows them to make bold moves without constantly looking over their shoulder for approval. They wear what they like, not what's trending. They pursue careers that fulfill them, not just the ones that look impressive on LinkedIn. Their decisions are guided by their values and passions, not by the fear of judgment. And let's talk about social media for a second. While others are caught up in the endless cycle of likes and comments, Sigma females couldn't care less about the number of hearts on their latest post. They post what they want, when they want, and they don't fret over the algorithm. It's all about sharing their life on their terms, not curating an image for others to approve. Their ability to shun external validation means they're more resilient. They don't crumble at the first sign of criticism because they've built a solid foundation of self-worth. They're like ducks with water rolling off their backs when it comes to negative comments. Got a hater? Sigma females will likely shrug it off and move on with their day, maybe even chuckling at the absurdity of it all. In relationships, this trait is a game changer. They don't need constant reassurance from their partners. They enter relationships as whole individuals, not looking for someone to complete them, but to complement their already full lives. This independence is incredibly attractive and leads to healthier, more balanced connections. So the next time you find yourself fishing for compliments or doubting your decisions because of what others might think, channel your inner Sigma female. Remember, the only person who truly needs to approve of you is you. Live by your own standards and you'll find a freedom and confidence that's truly unbeatable. Damsels, if these insights have resonated with you or sparked your curiosity, we invite you to join our community Sigma Female Dynasty. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with more thought-provoking content. Thank you for your support and engagement. It's what makes this community thrive. Here's to living boldly, authentically, and exceptionally, just like a Sigma female. Thanks, damsels, for tuning in. See you in the next vid. Take care and bye.